Sister Wives Janelle Brown says her mom wed Kody Brown's dad after trying to save her from cult. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. In a shocking revelation that has sent ripples through the Sister Wives fandom, Janelle Brown, one of Kody Brown's former sister wives, has opened up about the bizarre and deeply intertwined family history that brought her into the Brown family long before she ever married Kody. During a recent episode of the TLC hit reality series Sister Wives and in follow-up interviews, Janelle disclosed that her own mother, Cheryl Usher, married Kody Brown's father, Win Brown, after initially trying to rescue her daughter from what she believed was a dangerous polygamist cult. Janelle, now 55, explained that when she first converted to the Apostolic United Brethren (AUB), a fundamentalist Mormon polygamist sect in the late 1980s, her mother was vehemently opposed. Cheryl Usher, a mainstream Mormon at the time, viewed plural marriage as heretical and feared her daughter was being brainwashed. "My mom thought I had joined a cult," Janelle recounted on the show. "She was terrified. She did everything she could to talk me out of it, to pull me away from the principle of plural marriage." In a twist that sounds almost too wild to be true, Cheryl decided the best way to understand and potentially dismantle her daughter's new beliefs was to get close to the people teaching them. That's when she met Win Brown, Kody's father, who was a prominent leader in the fundamentalist community. What started as an investigative mission quickly turned romantic. Cheryl ended up converting herself, embracing plural marriage, and eventually becoming Win Brown's plural wife. Janelle's mother and Kody's father tied the knot in a spiritual ceremony, making Janelle and Kody technical step-siblings long before they ever became husband and wife. Yes, you read that right. Janelle Brown married her own stepbrother. Two families became deeply enmeshed. Janelle worked as an office assistant for Win Brown and spent significant time around the Brown household. It was during those years that she developed a friendship and later a romantic interest in Kody, who was already married to Meri and courting Christine. "My mom marrying Kody's dad actually made it easier in some ways," Janelle admitted. "We were already family. There was a level of comfort and familiarity there." Fans have long known that Janelle and Kody shared a family connection through their parents' marriage, but the full backstory, that Janelle's mom originally married Win in an attempt to save her daughter from polygamy, only to join the lifestyle herself, has stunned viewers. Many are now re-evaluating the already complicated Brown family tree. To break it down simply, Janelle's mother Cheryl married Kody's father Win. That made Janelle and Kody step-siblings. Years later, Janelle became Kody's second wife, making her both his wife and his stepsister. Their 6 children, Logan, Madison, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah, are therefore both Kody's children and his step-grandchildren through his father's marriage to Cheryl. The irony is not lost on Janelle. "Looking back, it's kind of wild," she said with a laugh in a recent interview with People magazine. "My mom went from trying to pull me out of the cult to marrying into the leadership of it. Life takes strange turns." Cheryl Usher passed away in 2020, and Win Brown died in 2013, but their unlikely union remains one of the most bizarre chapters in the already unconventional Sister Wives saga. As Janelle continues to navigate life after spiritually and legally separating from Kody in 2022, she says coming clean about her family's tangled history has been freeing. "I spent so many years trying to downplay how weird it all was," she confessed. "But this is my story. It's messy, it's complicated, and yeah, it's a little incest-y by mainstream standards, but in our world at the time it made sense." Fans have flooded social media with reactions ranging from shock to dark humor, with many joking that the Brown family tree doesn't branch so much as it loops back on itself. One thing is clear, decades after a worried mother tried to save her daughter from polygamy, the Brown family remains one of the most intricately and ironically connected clans reality television has ever seen. Sister Wives. Fans say TLC did Kody dirty after they sent him on an apology tour. In the ever-twisting world of TLC's Sister Wives, where family feuds and fractured plural marriages have kept viewers hooked for nearly 2 decades, Kody Brown is attempting what many are calling a long-overdue reckoning. But as the show's patriarch embarks on what the network is branding his apology tour, a wave of backlash has hit social media, with fans accusing TLC of exploiting Kody's vulnerability for ratings while setting him up for public humiliation. TLC did Kody dirty, one viewer fumed on X, echoing a sentiment that's rapidly gaining traction among the show's loyal, but increasingly fed-up audience. Controversy ignited on November 30, 2025 during the latest episode of Sister Wives Season 20 when Kody, 56, confided in his remaining wife Robyn Brown about a profound shift in his perspective. Prompted by the emotional and financial strain of selling their infamous Coyote Pass property in Arizona, a sprawling, unfinished dream that symbolized the family's unraveling, Kody announced he was ready to make amends. "I've been reflecting a lot," he told Robyn, his voice cracking in a rare moment of vulnerability captured by TLC's ever-present cameras. "I need to apologize to Meri, Janelle, and Christine. For everything." What followed was TLC's slick promotional blitz, a calendar-style Instagram graphic mapping out Kody's tour stops throughout December, complete with episode dates and teaser photos of each ex-wife. The first leg kicks off on December 7 at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, focusing on Janelle Brown, who gets a double-episode spotlight December 7 and 14. Meri Brown follows on December 21 and Christine Brown Woolley, now thriving in her post-Kody life with husband David Woolley, closes out the month on December 28. The caption? A cheeky nod to the chaos. 3 ex-wives and a whole lot of hurt. Kody Brown is making the rounds on his apology tour. On the surface, it sounds like prime reality TV drama, a man confronting the wreckage of his past relationships, seeking forgiveness after years of acrimony. Kody's journey is framed as a path to healing, with him backtracking on bombshell claims from season 19, like insisting he never loved Meri or that his marriages to Janelle and Christine were mere contracts. In confessionals, he admits to Robyn and the audience, "I was arrogant. I hurt them deeply, and I own that now." Robyn, ever the supportive fourth wife, nods along but later whispers to producers, "He says a lot of things that may not even happen." It's a line that hints at the skepticism already brewing behind the scenes. But fans aren't buying the redemption narrative, or at least not the way TLC is packaging it. The network's glossy promo, complete with map pins and dramatic fonts, has been slammed as tone-deaf mockery, turning a potentially sincere, if belated, act of contrition into a spectacle. "This seems like a fake AF storyline," tweeted at RealRealiticis on December 1 in response to TLC's post.94B96. "I don't think #SisterWives viewers believe Kody is sorry. Actions speak louder than words. This apology tour is BS. Should have had Kody reach out to the abandoned Brown kids instead." Her post racked up over a dozen likes in hours, sparking a thread of agreement from fellow viewers who see the tour as less about accountability and more about TLC squeezing one last plotline from a family on the brink of irrelevance. The backlash ties into deeper frustrations with how Sister Wives has evolved since its 2010 debut. Once a groundbreaking look at fundamentalist Mormon polygamy, the series has devolved into what critics call a train wreck of Kody's ego-driven implosions. Over 19 seasons, viewers watched as Kody prioritized Robyn, his soulmate as he once gushed, while alienating his first 3 wives and estranging himself from most of his 18 children. Meri, legally married to him for 32 years, endured years of emotional neglect and a cancelled spiritual marriage. Janelle, his second wife of nearly 3 decades, split in 2022 citing irreconcilable differences over COVID rules that Kody enforced with cult-like fervor. Christine bolted in 2021, famously declaring on national TV, "I chose me." By season 19, Kody's family had shrunk to just Robyn and her 5 kids, with reports of him barely speaking to the 13 children from his other marriages. The suicide of his son Garrison in March 2025, a devastating loss that Kody attributed to family drama, only amplified calls for genuine change. "No amount of apology will bring back his son," wrote Reddit user u/cynicalsista in a viral r/sisterwives thread titled Kody's Season 20 Apology Tour. 7B89 The Post, with 424 upvotes, dissected the trailer as painfully obvious PR. Anything Kody says or does is faked and purely for storyline. Commenters piled on, with one noting, "An apology without consistent change is meaningless. He's never going to win viewers back F21B1F. TLC's decision to hype the apologies as a tour has only fueled the fire. Fans argue it trivializes Kody's real pain, grief over lost relationships, financial ruin from Coyote Pass, now listed for $4.5 million with no takers, and isolation from his kids. He should have an apology tour to each one of his children," one Instagram commenter demanded under TLC's promo Debbie64114. Another quipped, "The insincere apology tour," while a third praised the graphics designer but added, "Please give a raise to whoever designed this post, but fire the one who thought this was a good idea." On X, posts from accounts like @90 Uncensored and @90 Leaks amplified the headline directly, "Sister Wives. Fans say TLC did Kody dirty after they sent him on an apology tour," linking to articles that frame the network as the true villain. 3968 CFB 58D95. Even within the family, the optics are fracturing. Two of Kody's adult children, Isabel and Madison, from Christine's marriage, went public on December 1st about their estrangement, telling 2Fab they haven't spoken to their father in years. 68 BC. "It's heartbreaking," Isabel shared, adding that Kody's rules during the pandemic severed ties. Madison echoed the sentiment. "He chose control over connection." Their interview, timed perfectly with the episode, feels like another layer of TLC-orchestrated drama to some fans, who whisper that producers are dangling reconciliation as bait for more screen time. Not everyone is unsympathetic to Kody, though. A minority of viewers see glimmers of growth. "I'm here for the apology train," one fan posted on X, while another on Reddit admitted, finding it very hard to have sympathy for Kody, but maybe this is his inflection point. Seba Season 20's trailer teases explosive responses. Christine shuts down Kody's olive branch with a curt, "Too little, too late," while Janelle, seeking her own spiritual release, questions if forgiveness is even possible. Meri, ever the poised one, hints at closure but warns, words are cheap. And in a bombshell twist, Robyn, long painted as the villainess, publicly contradicts Kody for the first time, tearfully admitting in the tell-all, "I do not agree with his attitudes." F61. It's chaos that could either humanize Kody or bury him for good. As Sister Wives hurtles toward its milestone 20th season premiere on September 28, 2025, with these December episodes serving as a mid-season arc, the apology tour debate underscores a larger rift. Is TLC chronicling a family's authentic breakdown or engineering it for profit? Fans like those on r/Sister Wives demand a recast, drop Kody and Robyn entirely. One petition-like thread pleads, with hundreds of signatures. 81FB, they point to the ex-wives' thriving solo ventures, Meri's in Janelle's RV adventures, Christine's wedding bliss, as proof the show could pivot to empowerment porn instead of Kody's pity party. Kody, for his part, seems aware of the tightrope. In a recent confessional, he muses, "This isn't about me looking good. It's about righting wrongs." But with TLC's marketing machine in overdrive, skeptics wonder if the network is more interested in the whole lot of hurt than any real healing. As one X-user put it, TLC has spent way too long protecting Kody. Now they're throwing him under the bus for views.